From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for November 16th, a Wednesday. Hogsett and Trump to run again. NASA's new moon mission finally takes off, and the Colts lose a star for the season. Next. The mayor of Indianapolis is running for the office again. Joe Hogsett ended weeks of speculation about his future with an announcement downtown last night, flanked by many of the most prominent Democrats in state and local politics. If he wins, it'll be his third term. He says it's his last. Former President Donald Trump wants his old job again. He announced his candidacy last night from his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. If he wins the nomination and the general election, he'd become just the second former president to return for a later term. Grover Cleveland did it in 1892. Artemis 1 is finally off the launch pad and up in space. It's the first mission from NASA's new program aimed at bringing astronauts back to the moon. The first flight has no humans on board, but uses the same rocket and capsule they'll use one day. Technical problems and weather delayed earlier launches. An unusual act of vandalism freed a massive number of mink just outside Fort Wayne. Authorities say somebody set the animals free at a farm in Van Wert, Ohio, just across the state line. Employees have corralled many back in, but the owner estimates 1,000 are still roaming the countryside. One of the Colts' biggest stars is done for the season. The team placed Shaquille Leonard on injured reserve after he went through his second back surgery in 5 months. Only played briefly this season and was knocked out of his comeback game with a concussion. Indiana Pacers try to climb above 500 tonight with a game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Indiana has won 5 of its last 7 and now 6-6 on the season. Expect snow showers this afternoon with some heavy, brief squalls at times. High tops out at 37 degrees. Deep freeze then hits tomorrow. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.